Hi there, Tomas Collins here from AuditSnap, and I'm going to show you how to build an inspection report in less than 5 minutes on AuditSnap. So first thing we're going to do is on the home page, start a new audit. We're going to give our audit a name. Let's call it Demo Inspection. And we'll give it an inspection type. We have several to choose from here. We're just going to choose Site Inspection. The location, we can give it a GPS location or we can give it an address. This time we're just going to call it Demo Location. And then we can select a client and we can create clients as well. So let's just select one we created earlier. And this is a demo client. And we'll start our inspection. So immediately we're onto the findings page. So here we have an opportunity to add a new finding. So let's go ahead, start our first finding. We're on the laptop here, so we're going to choose from the gallery. But of course, if you were on site with an inspection, you can take photographs and use them as the evidence for your finding. So choose from the gallery. Our first image here is a cable rack. We're going to take a little bit closer look at that. The mounting, let's say if the mounting is not secure, we can give that a caption. Let's say mounting not secure. We can annotate any of these photographs, which means we can draw lines, we can draw shapes, and we can draw arrows. So let's just save that. And that's the first piece of evidence for our finding. We're also going to have an opportunity to speak. So let's record a description and have it transcribed by AuditSnap. So we found a cable tray or cable rack here that has got mounting is not secure and requires maintenance. So AuditSnap will automatically transcribe what we've just said. And then we can apply more detail to our finding, like the severity, low. We can add additional details like the location, factory floor. We can give it a tag, and these are ones we used earlier. So let's just tag it maintenance. And we can even suggest some standards that might be applicable to our finding. So let's save our first finding. And you can see that it appears here on our audit details page. So let's apply another finding. And we're going to choose it from the gallery again. At random, we've got one here which looks like a coupling. So let's say this coupling is vibrating. So save that. We're going to record a description. Coupling found to be vibrating under pressure. Investigation required. So we'll save that and it will transcribe what we've just said. We can add another voice clip and it'll append that one if we wish. But let's go ahead and apply some more details here. We're going to say this is also on the factory floor. We're going to say that it also requires maintenance. It's likely mechanical. And we can go and try to suggest some standards this time. So what standards might apply to the finding that we just noticed? And here, AuditSnap has gone off and suggested some reference standards that may be applicable here. And it's up to yourself as inspector if you want to add those or inject those into your report. So we're just going to add those in to our report this time. This time we're also going to add an action. So this time we're going to say investigate vibration. And we're going to assign it this time just to ourselves, but we can also assign it to somebody else on the team if you're on the team plan. And there we've got an action. So now we've got two findings with evidence. We've got one action. And so maybe we're ready to generate a report. So let's move on to the next step, review and polish. And here's where we create our inspection. AI is now going to go and look at the findings that we've recorded, and from those generate an introduction or executive summary and our conclusion automatically. Now, of course, we'll have to check these. We can change them. We can edit them if we wish, but it has taken the heavy lifting out of drafting those elements of the report. So that's fine. We're happy. Once we're happy with those, we can add our signature. Just going to add my own signature here. And this will also be included on the report. And that's it. We've got our report, it's structured. We're going to move to the export stage. So what style do you want your report in? Do you want a compact? Do you want a standard? Is it for internal sharing or is it for the client? This time, let's assume it's going to the client. So let's keep our reports professional. Let's order the findings in terms of the oldest first and by location. Now we've got some further options we can use here as well, but let's go ahead and download our first report in PDF and see what that looks like. So here you can see in the background, we've got a report that's just being exported. It is a demo inspection. It's got this lovely professional cover on, including our own logo. And you can see our exec summary exposed here with some key metrics. We've then got our findings. So this is finding 1 here, and it's on the factory floor. And you can see we've got the annotated version as well. Finding 2, here we can see our coupling. We can also see that our reference standard has been exposed as well. And we've got our conclusion and we've got our sign off. So there you have it in less than 5 minutes. That's how you get from the start to the finish of an inspection report. Of course, you can add much more detail, many more findings, and a whole lot of other features to your report. But that's how you get through it really swiftly using AuditSnap. If you want to learn more, visit the website auditsnap.ai or feel free to contact me directly. Take care.